In today's video, we delve into a crucial aspect of our living spaces, our homes. This journey is not just about cleaning or organizing. It's a deep exploration into how the spaces we inhabit reflect and influence our overall well-being, both spiritually and materially. Our aim is to pinpoint and thoughtfully eliminate items from our homes that may be silently obstructing our path to prosperity and spiritual growth. We will examine various elements, from outdated clothing to broken items, understanding how each one could potentially impact our energy and environment, either hindering or fostering our journey towards abundance and peace. 1. Clothes you no longer wear. In the first segment of our transformative journey, we address the clothes in our house that we no longer wear. Dolores Cannon, in her profound understanding of the energy of objects, teaches us that every item we possess carries with it a unique energy signature, a silent story that echoes our past. These garments, tucked away in closets or drawers, are more than just fabric. They are repositories of our past experiences. Each piece of clothing we choose not to wear anymore may symbolize a phase, a feeling, or a version of ourselves that no longer aligns with our current path and aspirations. They may represent old habits, lost relationships, or forgotten dreams. Aspects of our life that we have moved beyond, yet they linger physically in our space, subtly influencing our energy fields. Recognizing this, we embark on a mindful journey through our wardrobe. This process is not merely about decluttering, it's an introspective journey of acknowledging the role each garment has played in our life's tapestry. As we sift through these clothes, we remember the lessons they've witnessed and the memories they've been part of. This aligns beautifully with Cannon's teachings, which emphasize the importance of recognizing the purpose and timing of our experiences in life. This act of letting go, steeped in gratitude and awareness, is not just a physical clearing. It's a symbolic release of old energies, aligning your personal space with your spiritual journey, and opening your house, your sanctuary, to new possibilities and positive transformations. 2. Broken things. As we continue our journey of transformation within the house, our focus shifts to the broken items that may be lurking in our personal sanctuary. This segment draws inspiration from Dolores Cannon's profound insights on the symbolism of broken or unresolved aspects in our lives. Cannon's teachings guide us to understand that just as unresolved issues in our lives can stagnate our spiritual and personal growth, so too can the broken items in our home symbolize and reinforce these blockages. A cracked mirror, a chipped vase, or even a clock that has stopped ticking. Each of these items, while seemingly insignificant, can represent and hold on to energies of things in our lives that are incomplete or broken. The presence of these items in our most intimate space can act as a constant, albeit subconscious, reminder of unfinished business or unresolved conflicts. Their brokenness can mirror back to us our own vulnerabilities, fears, and the fragments of our past that we have yet to mend. This stagnation of energy can subtly impede our journey towards fulfillment and spiritual awakening. To address this, we must first consciously acknowledge the service and purpose these items once had in our lives. Recognize the beauty they brought or the function they served when they were whole. This act of acknowledgement is crucial as it aligns with the teachings on healing. To heal, one must first recognize and accept. Following this recognition, the next step is a respectful and intentional disposal of these broken items. As you part with each item, do so with a sense of gratitude and closure. This is not just a physical act of throwing away, it's a spiritual ritual of releasing stagnant energies and making peace with the past. This process resonates deeply with Cannon's emphasis on resolving past issues for spiritual advancement. By removing these broken items from our homes, we are not only tidying our physical space, but also clearing our spiritual environment. It's a powerful step towards healing, growth, and the creation of a space that truly reflects and supports our current path and our highest aspirations. This act of clearing broken items paves the way for new energy, new beginnings, and a renewed sense of harmony in our personal sanctuary. 3. Single socks and worn-out underwear. This section expands the transformative exploration to include items often overlooked, yet subtly impactful in our homes: single socks and worn-out underwear. These items are more than just daily necessities. They represent deeper aspects of our lives and energies. Single socks, often remnants of a pair, symbolize incompleteness and disarray. In the realm of energy and intention, these lone socks can be metaphoric for aspects of our lives where we feel something is missing or not quite whole. Similarly, worn-out underwear, though private and unseen, can reflect our attitudes towards self-care and personal value. These items, frayed and faded from use, can unconsciously emit signals of lack and limitation, subtly influencing our mindset and energy towards scarcity rather than abundance. Canon's teachings about the importance of intention and self-worth in our spiritual journey provide a valuable perspective here. Every item we surround ourselves with, including those as mundane as socks and underwear, carries energy that contributes to our overall vibrational state. When we hold on to items that are incomplete or worn out, we may inadvertently align ourselves with energies of insufficiency and low self-esteem. To shift this energy towards abundance and completeness, it is suggested to replace these items with new, high-quality undergarments. This act, though seemingly simple, is quite significant. By choosing to invest in new, whole and quality undergarments, individuals send a powerful message to themselves and the universe about their worth and expectations. It's an affirmation of deserving the best, not just in the visible aspects of life but in all areas, including those that are private and intimate. This practice is more than a matter of physical renewal. It's a symbolic gesture of renewing one's self-esteem and sense of wholeness. High-quality undergarments can serve as daily reminders of one's worth and a commitment to personal standards. This aligns with Canon's emphasis on the power of personal belief and intention in shaping our reality. By making this change, individuals are not only enhancing their personal comfort, but also actively choosing to align with energies of abundance and completeness. 4. Dirty or worn-out shoes. In this segment, we turn our attention to an often overlooked aspect of our home environment: our shoes. Dolores Cannon's teachings provide a valuable perspective here, emphasizing the symbolic importance of shoes in relation to our life paths and spiritual journeys. Shoes, in their most practical sense, carry us through our daily lives. They witness our steps, our travels, and our most grounded moments. However, on a deeper, more symbolic level, they represent the journey we undertake in life. Dirty or worn-out shoes can thus be seen as metaphors for a path that is cluttered or hampered by the remnants of past missteps, unresolved issues, or lingering energies that no longer serve our purpose. Cannon's work in understanding life's journey and spiritual evolution suggests that maintaining clean, well-kept shoes is akin to treading a clear, unobstructed path in life. It symbolizes walking through life with intention, clarity, and a readiness to move forward, free from the burdens of the past. Just as we cleanse our minds and spirits from the debris of past experiences, so too should our shoes be cleansed and renewed, reflecting our commitment to a journey of growth and enlightenment. In alignment with this philosophy, the act of replacing old, worn-out shoes with new ones is more than a material change. It represents a significant symbolic gesture of stepping into a new phase of life. Opting for new shoes signifies a readiness to embark on new adventures, confront fresh challenges, and confidently progress towards set goals. 5. Unused hangers and hooks. In this section of our journey through the home, we turn our attention to a subtle yet significant aspect of our space: unused hangers and hooks. These seemingly innocuous items, when left empty and neglected, can represent stagnation in our lives. Drawing from the holistic insights of Dolores Cannon, we understand that every element in our environment holds symbolic meaning and can influence our energy and potential. Unused hangers in a closet or empty hooks on walls may seem harmless, but symbolically, they can reflect areas in our lives where potential is not being realized or where opportunities are left hanging. Just as empty hangers await clothes and hooks await items to hold, these unused objects can mirror aspects of our lives waiting to be filled or goals yet to be achieved. In the energetic realm, they may inadvertently create an atmosphere of waiting or lacking rather than one of fulfillment and action. Cannon's teachings about the flow of energy and the importance of intention in our environment suggest that removing these unused hangers and hooks or actively filling them can make a significant difference. By consciously addressing these stagnant spaces, we can open up our environment to new opportunities and invite prosperity. The act of removing unused hangers and hooks is akin to clearing out old, stagnant energies and making room for new, vibrant possibilities. Additionally, filling these hangers and hooks with items that are meaningful, useful, or beautiful can shift the energy from stagnation to purpose and intention. This can be as simple as organizing clothes neatly on the hangers or using the hooks to display items that bring joy and inspiration. Each item placed with intention acts as a statement of purpose and an invitation for positive energy and opportunities to flow into our lives. 6. Objects and clothes of people no longer present. This section delves into the profound emotional and spiritual impact of retaining items belonging to individuals who are no longer a part of our lives. Dolores Cannon's teachings shed light on the concept of attachments and their influence on our energy fields, offering valuable insights for this exploration. Objects and clothes of those no longer present carry more than just physical presence. They are imbued with the energies of past relationships and interactions. These items act as tangible reminders of people who have, for various reasons, departed from our lives. While they hold sentimental value, they also create invisible energy cords that can tether us to past energies. This connection, often unseen yet profoundly felt, can impede our current growth and prosperity. These items can anchor us to past moments, emotions, and experiences, potentially hindering our ability to move forward and embrace the present fully. Cannon's teachings on energy cords are particularly relevant here. These cords, formed through emotional and spiritual connections, can continue to exert influence long after the physical relationship has ended. The presence of these objects in our personal spaces, such as our homes, can maintain and even strengthen these cords, keeping us bound to energies that no longer serve our highest good. In light of this understanding, a release ceremony is recommended to let go of these items with love and gratitude. This practice is not just about physical decluttering, but involves a deeper spiritual process. By consciously releasing these items, individuals can sever these energy cords, freeing themselves from the attachments of the past. This act of letting go aligns with Cannon's teachings on soul contracts and the importance of moving forward. It's an acknowledgement that while these relationships played a significant role in our life's journey, it is now time to release them for both parties' spiritual progression. The release ceremony can be a simple yet powerful ritual. Individuals are encouraged to hold each item, acknowledge the memories and emotions it represents, and then express gratitude for the role it played in their life. This expression of gratitude is a key step, as it allows for a peaceful and respectful closure, in accordance with Cannon's emphasis on healing and moving forward. 7. Broken mirrors. In this section, we delve into the significance of broken mirrors in the home, a topic deeply rooted in various cultural beliefs, including Vastu Shastra, and aligned with Dolores Cannon's understanding of energy and its impact on our lives. Broken mirrors have long been associated with bad luck and negative energies in many traditions, and Vastu Shastra, the ancient Indian science of architecture and space, considers them particularly inauspicious. They are believed to distort not only physical reflections but also the energy of the space they inhabit. In the context of the home, a place of rest and rejuvenation, a broken mirror can symbolize and amplify disharmony and imbalance. From an energetic perspective, broken mirrors can be seen as portals for negative energies, attracting and even magnifying challenges and obstacles, including financial difficulties. The fragmented reflection in a broken mirror can metaphorically represent a fragmented life or self, causing a scattering of energies that could lead to disarray and misfortune in various aspects of life, including poverty. Canon's teachings on the importance of harmonious and clear energy in our surroundings underscore the need to address such disturbances. A broken mirror in the home is not just a physical nuisance, it's an energetic liability. It represents a distortion of reality and can hold onto and reflect back negative energies and intentions. The recommendation, therefore, is to promptly and safely remove all broken mirrors from the house. Disposing of these mirrors should be done with care and intention. It's not merely about getting rid of an unwanted object. It's about consciously removing a source of negative energy and potential misfortune from your living space. 8. Clutter. The final segment of our transformative journey addresses the broader concept of clutter in the house, viewed through the lens of Dolores Cannon's teachings on the interconnectedness of our physical and spiritual states. Clutter is not merely a collection of random, disorganized items. It's a physical manifestation of internal chaos. This clutter, which can range from a pile of unsorted mail to a disarray of personal belongings, reflects a deeper state of disorganization within our minds and spirits. Cannon's work highlights the profound impact our physical environment has on our spiritual well-being. A cluttered space often symbolizes a cluttered mind, with both states reinforcing each other in a continuous loop. This clutter can impede the free flow of energy in our living spaces, creating blockages and stagnations that affect our mood, productivity, and even our prosperity. To counter this, the importance of creating a serene, orderly space cannot be overstressed. An organized and clutter-free environment allows for energy to flow freely, fostering a space conducive to relaxation, rejuvenation, and prosperity. This aligns with Cannon's holistic approach, which advocates for a harmony between our living spaces and our spiritual paths. In practical terms, this involves making simple yet effective changes to reduce clutter and enhance the energy of the house. Introducing plants can bring a sense of life and vibrancy to the space, along with the benefits of natural air purification. Optimizing natural light can uplift the mood and energy of the room, creating a more vibrant and positive atmosphere. Maintaining order is not just about tidiness. It's about creating a space that resonates with clarity and purpose. Cannon's teachings remind us that every object and arrangement in our living space holds energy and intention. By consciously choosing what occupies our space, we align our physical environment with our spiritual aspirations. A clutter-free house becomes a sanctuary for rest, reflection, and spiritual connection, where every element contributes to a sense of harmony and balance. As we conclude today's enlightening journey through our homes, we're reminded of the profound connection between our physical spaces and our spiritual well-being. Through the thoughtful process of decluttering and mindful removal of certain items, we have not just transformed our living spaces, but also taken significant steps towards nurturing our inner peace and prosperity. Remember, the journey of transformation is ongoing, and each step we take in aligning our physical space with our spiritual values brings us closer to the life we aspire to lead. May your home continue to be a source of comfort, inspiration, and prosperity.